Can you guys hear me? Because I'm on my phone and I don't want to be ranting if you guys can't hear me. That usually happens when I come on here on my phone. So, hey, Wyoming. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, I realized I always forget I have memberships to gift. I think I have like 2 months worth. Don't they give you five per month? Is it? So I haven't gifted them in a while. But so I'm gonna start doing live streams only once a week on Tuesdays, so I could have more routine and only, uh, not let YouTube consume me because that's just the logical thing to do. Hey, 71. Hey, Bill. Hey, Lokamai. Siren. Love you, Lokamai. Love you, Siren. Oh, 10 free a month. Okay, so I must not have given them out in about a month. Hmm. However, I wanted to address the elephant in the room, and no, not Natasha. um, the other night. And so give me just a second here and gather around and I'll get right to it.
No, no chance, dance. No, no dance. No, no chance. No, no dance. No, no chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool! I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My
Hey, Gladys. Hey, Ruthann. Yeah, Scotty, and let me know. Remember, let me know if I don't think Cash App's going to do that, but let me know if it does so I can send it right back. Because I saw what's going on with you, and I'm sorry. Jax needs dick. So, um, first of all, to any haters or pieces of shit, I will never be sorry to you because you guys are sorry individuals who are worthless to me. Looking at you, Natasha, piece of shit. Um, but with that drama stream that we had the other night over on Nikki's, I want to apologize for anybody that was worried or concerned or even offended. And there was even some people who like are subscribers or people that just comment, they don't have channels that I don't get along with. And they were like, oh, that was, they were offended. So let me just tell you, my mouth. I am the motherfucking Natalie Nunn of Krama. Okay. And that's a fact. Whether I'm joking, whether I'm going hard, whether I'm heated in the moment, over exaggerated, I'm a cunt. And when I get going and, get uh really into it, I love shock value, whether it's humorous or not, or whether I'm coming at you. Love you, Oscar. Hmm. And I understand that was a little bit too far shock value for everyone, including Nikki. So I do apologize about that. Um, I'll go in more detail about it. Hey, Miss P, more detail about it Tuesday when I actually choose to go live. But everything's fine. Don't worry. Um, I do want to point something out, though, that is extremely obvious and uh, very important to point out if you haven't noticed it already. So, you guys know that 99% of the arguments I get into from this platform, no matter how out of hand they get or lighthearted they are or hardcore, whatever, is always because one of my friends is angry that I will not get involved in their fight with the other one. Yes, Tara, I will. Thank you. That's what it is. So I would like to point out the obvious here. Natasha, I hope you're listening, bitch. Natasha, what a waste of time, don't you think, hun? All that time you wasted dragging Nikki, going after her real life, her essay, all those horrible things you said and did to her. When I was both of your friends and trying to mediate the whole motherfucking time, bitch. Ain't that funny? Isn't it ironic how things pan out? All that. And this is why, folks, do not ever choose between your friends when they're fighting. Do not ever get involved. And from now on, listen, because it's never been my job and I'm never fucking doing it again. If you have a problem and you're my friend with another friend, I don't want to fucking hear about it. Don't come to me privately. Do not even come and vent to me about it. I'm putting up a boundary I should have put up a long fucking time ago. If I'm friends with somebody else, you should have enough respect to shut the fuck up to me about it. Period. I don't want to hear it because that gets me in trouble either way. But I always stick to my morals and say, nope, not getting involved. But I don't want to hear the venting either. Go vent to somebody else. Because I heard both Nikki and Natasha venting to me about each other, and I offered both of them, just like I do to everyone else, but I'm specifically talking about those two. I offered both of them immediate mediation, tried to help, and both of them wanted nothing to do with it and kept dragging each other. Now look, you got Natasha trying to hate bond with Nikki because what Robbie said, oh, that's terrible. And what's right is right. No, what's right is that you see that Nikki has tons of fucking money in her pocket. That's what's right, bitch. I see exactly what you're doing. And if nobody else does, and I would hope, now Nikki and I are not friends anymore, but I would hope that she's not that dumb. But she has surprised me a lot lately. So nothing's off the fucking table. After all the shit they did back and forth, I am so done with people dragging me in their fights because in the long run, they come full circle and they just make peace anyways and kiss each other's ass. Now we know Natasha's being fucking fake as fuck. She always does that. She always will. Wasn't the bitch driving to the casino today? Looked like it. Looked like it. Mm. But I'm always optimistic that there will always be some sort of resolution. People will work it out. And that's what I'm optimistic for, especially if I'm friends with both of you. Who the fuck do you see me hate bonding with right now? Nobody. Every single person that I talk to, I have a direct experience with. So I love that I don't get involved in people's bullshit because I can always say that the people that I associate with or have a problem with, that is my direct experience. And I never have to rely on anybody else to be like, oh, they didn't like them. So I stopped talking to them. That caused problems for me. Nope, I'm not a sheep. And people always fucking turn on you. Remember that. Someone's, and it doesn't matter who it is. Okay. So when people say, oh, Robbie only loves himself and all this, you're probably 95% correct. Actually, 100%. I love myself before any of you fucking bitches. I don't care who you are. I love my cat, I love my hamster, and I love myself more than any of you. Uh, I look out for myself. You want to know why that is? Well, first of all, I mean, I'm not going to get into my childhood, but I think you got a glimpse of that even over on Natasha's fucking panel, right? Uh, I was raised in chaos. I don't like chaos, but I will face it head motherfucking on. And I was like in my late 20s is when I really started to focus only on loving myself, taking care of myself. And yes, folks, that is when I fell in love with my looks. In my 20s, I did. And I've been in love and infatuated with myself ever since. And if anybody has a fucking problem with that, well, then you should probably try start loving yourself. I don't fucking know what to tell you, but it's an amazing feeling when you can love yourself and protect yourself. Now, my problem is I don't put up boundaries to people to be like, oh, well, They're doing this, so they're fighting with this person. Let me see if I could try to help. Fuck you. I am no longer trying to help shit. You guys are all adults. Work it out on your own, that shit. I'm washing my hands clean of that shit. Fuck it. Hey, Abe. You know my mouth, Abe. You know my mouth. So all you bitches should be selfish. You should look out for yourself because if I have not seen you on camera or met you in person, even if I have, I'm still gonna side eye you if there's some red flags. That's what any normal person should do. Um, I would be lying if the people that I am acquaintances with or friends, if I've never seen you on camera or anything, I don't know who the fuck you are. You could be anybody. Um, so yeah, fuck that. I'm a real fucking person with a real fucking life that was real shitty the last year, and I fixed that shit and put that shit together. So again, that's another reason why I snapped the other night because I thought that that was being threatened. I really fucking did, and I was like, "Oh hell no, bitch! I did not work my ass off to get where I'm at for some anybody to fuck with me over jealousy or any anger whatsoever." I own my shit. I own the good that I have in my life, and I also own the bad. I have no problem taking accountability when I need to, but I don't give a fuck if I hurt your feelings and you deserve it. So just always remember that. If you're a cunt, you deserve anything that comes out of my mouth to you. I do not care. You know who you are. Natasha, you're one of them, and there's many more. Fuck all of you. I don't care about you. I don't. I don't give a fuck what people have said since what I said the other night, like making fun of it. Good for you. Have fun with that. I don't give a shit. I already knew you were pieces of shit to begin with, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, in Wyoming, it's not even just about looks, but I know for a fact that the number one reason that people don't go on camera on here is because a lot of people do run their mouth about people's living situation or their looks, and 9 times out of 10, these people are fucking living in white Trashville and look like fucking Natasha Cooper. So they're not the proudest people. Um, Look at how, and I'll get in more into this on Tuesday, but Natasha said something that I was like, God, what a fucking self-conscious, fragile ego, dumb bitch. This woman literally, like, she goes on and on. She's like, I'm better in this way, and I have this, and I have that. And I don't give a fuck because she's wrong on anything and everything that she thinks she's better than me. She is wrong. Look at her. She's a miserable fucking human being that whose feelings are validated by a three-digit number on the internet. Bitch, you need to pay more attention to the three-digit numbers on your motherfucking scale. All right, girl? But you won't. We know that. But while she was going on this rant of like lifting herself up, she said something that stood out to me. And before I say what it is, let me remind you guys, anytime I talk about my relationship with God, I don't call myself a Christian. God is awesome. Without God, I am nobody and I am nothing. So without people think I'm cocky about my looks or whatever, but without God, I wouldn't have good looks. Okay. God is fucking awesome. And I have the best relationship with God out of anybody in the world ever. That's never going to fucking change. One thing that you will never hear come out of my fucking mouth is I have a better relationship with God than you, or God loves me and not you. Because even Natasha's big, overweight, crater faced, sunken in eyed, fucking evil attitude, selfish, gluttonous, piggy fucking self, God even loves her. And that's not up to me to say. I have a better relationship with God, like she did, what was it, today or yesterday? That is the dumbest thing you can say to anybody. And now, this is a woman, she does call herself a Christian. Any Christian who is saying, I'm better than you, God loves me more, I'm a better Christian, is a fucking lying bitch. And they are so insecure with themselves. and probably insecure with their relationship with God, which that's sad. I hope you find more love from God. And truly, Natasha, I do pray that you do, because maybe you wouldn't be such an evil, fucking vile bitch that every time you get jealous and envious that somebody's talking to somebody you hate, you wouldn't have treated me the way you did when I wouldn't choose sides with you and Nikki. Well, my, have the tables turned, haven't they? My, oh my. So all that time wasted. Am I ever going to get an apology? No, because this is a drama show to everybody. If anybody can turn on anyone to get views, look at Natasha. She says she produces content. Her entire content has been mine, Scotty's, and Nikki's relationship, and Sarah. Tell me again how you're not obsessed. You are obsessed, Natasha. You become obsessed when groups of friends bring in a lot of attention when they fall out or fight. And you also become extremely obsessed to the point where you put underage children's autopsy photos behind a paywall because you're a sick fuck. That is who you are. I pray you find the love of Christ because it's not in you. That is one thing I will say. You do not put out the love of Christ. You do not put out honesty. All you put out is hatred and you stir trouble. Now with me, one of the main rules I live by in my relationship with God and in my religious beliefs is the golden rule. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And I treat people accordingly. I don't mistreat people because they won't take sides and they won't do this like your insecure ass, Natasha. Anything that I have said to you, Natasha, has been a direct reaction and a direct response accordingly to the way you've treated me. You went straight to mocking me being raped simply because I would not choose sides between you and Nikki. So you and Nikki can ass kiss each other all fucking day, every day. But if Nikki chose to do that, that would, I mean, I don't think you guys really care what you look like at this point, but that would be a bad fucking look. And I don't know how anybody would take either of you seriously because you both have caused a huge divide in these drama fucking communities. But kumbaya, my cunt. Kumbaya, you little cunt. Kumbaya. Oh shit, Nikki has money. Oh, fuck it. Kumbaya. My big ass is gonna go to the casino. Fuck it. Kumbaya. Stupid. Hey, Tony. She thinks she has a sexual relationship. Well, Abe, I think I've had sex with ghosts before, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But I'm pretty sure I have had sex with a couple. They might have been demonic spirits now looking back, but I'm pretty sure I have had sex with ghosts. A couple. And I think they were female, to be honest. Just putting that out there. I'm pretty sure they were all female. Because I mean, who doesn't want a piece of this dick? And if you transfer over into the afterlife, what better way to go after the gay man you've always wanted than to hover over his dick as a spirit? That's a smart move. Okay, those are good last wishes. So, anyways, hmm, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to get off my chest. But the main thing I wanted to say is I am sorry if anybody was offended or got worried or anything like that. You know my mouth when I get in those exaggerated drama streams. And hey, you guys like a fucking show. I mean, look at everybody who tuned in. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Uh, don't come over and watch me in a heavy drama stream if you don't want to be offended, is really all I got to say about that. However, if it scared anyone, I apologize. But I mean, you guys should also pull the sticks out of your ass and stop being pussies because words are words. But according to Natasha, she's like, let's call his PO over fucking words. Bitch, my first of all, my PO already knows specifically about you, Mrs. Cooper. Um, I don't do anything illegal on here because if I do, that means all of you fucking bitches do. Let's just face it. Uh, your face is fucking a crime, Natasha. You should do something about that. Hydrate, make sure you're putting lotion on it. Stay out of the sun. Fucking take care of yourself. Maybe take vitamins. Because you look, and I'm not kidding. I will say this in closing because I don't like you. When you turned on your camera, you literally looked like a corpse, a chubby corpse. I don't know what you're doing to malnourish your hair, your face, your body. Are you thinking that's making you look skinny? Because it's not. It just makes you look dead. So, yep, exactly, Abe. Um, uh, well, I don't want to bring any attention to her doxing herself because I'm, I, I do not want to be friends with Nick anymore. But I would rather leave it on a peaceful note, especially because I was pretty over the top the other night. But enough is enough. We need to go our separate ways. But I will say this, Nikki, if you're listening, I did hear what you said, and you're like, how could I ever say anything negative about Natasha again? Now, I don't know if that's because you're angry, I didn't choose sides or whatever, but we all know, Nikki, you know that's a dumb fuck. You know exactly what Natasha's doing. Everybody needs to stop fucking hate bonding because it makes you look stupid. I'm just going to say that. It makes you look dumb and like you don't stick by your morals. And my morals are if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. Um, what happened the other night had nothing to do with Scotty. Just putting that out there. Um, I fell out with Scotty and I was quickly able to work it out with her. I could have quickly made up with Natasha, but she was too jealous about my friendship with Nikki, so that was impossible. I could easily make up with anybody. There needs to be no apologies, even. You don't need to apologize. Just be like, hey, dude, let's reset. Are we cool, bro? I'll be like, yeah. I don't need you to. I don't need to play a victim. I don't need you to cater to my fucking emotions and apologize for every single fucked up thing you said or did to me. That's not necessary to me. I don't. I don't keep tabs and I don't keep a tally or account of how many times someone's wronged me. It's like, no, we've both been dicks. Who cares about the details? Yes, it's gotten out of hand and it's easily squashed. Any fucking adult should be able to do that. And if you don't, that's your fucking problem. If you are currently my friend or you plan on filling out an application to become my friend in any fucking future, whether it's the far or the near, just know that if I'm friends with somebody or I like them, do not come to me gossiping about them. That's disrespectful. It really is. Uh, I'm not interested in mediating any further in my life at the age of 43. Fuck that. Your problems are yours. We're all adults, and you're just giving yourself gray hairs, raising your blood pressure. And I mean, look at Natasha. She looks half dead. The bitch stays stressed all fucking day, every day. All right. So do what you can do to not look or feel like Natasha and leave me out of your fucking fights because I'm not interested. Any questions? I should convert over to Judaism, Judaism. And I'm gonna, you know what? Fuck it, Abe. I'm celebrating Hanukkah this year. Now that you said that, I decided right here, right now, I want to fucking celebrate Hanukkah. And if I want to do that and people want to turn on me for it, fuck it. And fuck you too, Santa. Eat a dick, Mrs. Claus. Fuck. Okay, we're clear, 71? Clear. What are you apologizing for, Miss P? Are you asking my favorite color, Scotty? Because um, I've said this a lot. Uh, whenever anybody asks me that, I'm a Gemini, and I'm way too indecisive to ever pick a favorite color or really a favorite anything because it usually changes over time. Like Christina Aguilera used to be my favorite singer until Sarah Bareilles came along. And then once Doja Cat came along, I kicked Sarah to the curb, even though I love all of them. Oh, okay. If I was forced to pick a favorite color, it would be like a neon bright, happy color, green or pink. So I also like the color of a pink pussy or a real pink dick. I find those colors to be beautiful, and I find them to be underrated in the world. I feel like people should show those colors off more often, just in a legal sense and not in public. Um, I think one of my least favorite colors is the shade of gray that Natasha Cooper's skin is. It pretty much matches her fucking hair. Except her skin's got more of like a green tint to it, greenish gray, dead looking. You were thinking green? Yeah, blues and greens. Yeah, I like them all. And I like plain, just like white. Or people are going to say I'm racist because I said that. So I'm also going to throw in the color black and brown and yellow. Sorry, Asians. Jesus, God, you guys are making me look so fucking racist up here. I hate you. Oh. All right. Well, I gotta go. I love, and do not call me. I have fucked the shit out of Asians before, so stop. I have multiple. The first one was an accident, but who cares? I will do them. And I was just talking to an Asian on Grinder earlier today. We sent nudes to each other, so just stop while you're ahead and fuck off. Jesus was Asian, by the way. So bye, Abe. All right. Anyways, ooh, purple and silver. Those are good ones. That's the color of the Colorado Rockies baseball team. Purple and gray, purple and silver. Anyways, that's my spiel with Abe here as the Jews say. And I hope you guys have a beautiful um, Hanukkah. Hi,